So back in April, I created this post on Instagram where I found this unlabeled, unmarked structure in the Casma-Sechin Valley and suggested that it was likely the remnants of ancient architecture. I postulated that it was probably a temple or a fort based on these curvilinear lines surrounding it. Now, this assumption was based on other structures further into the valley that had similar curvilinear walls, like Castillo here, and then, of course, the fortress structure of Castillo, and then partially here at Sechin Medio. Now, I thought I made a pretty convincing argument, and out of the hundreds of comments on that post, half the people thought I was onto something, but the other half suggested I was experiencing pareidolia. That's a fun word, pareidolia. But essentially, that I was just seeing what I wanted to see, and my mind was playing tricks on me.
Well, if this was an archaeological site, I definitely wanted to get it cataloged.
And I couldn't have my accuracy rating take a hit like that, so I had to check it out. Now, the closest point I could get to this location was through a little pueblo and on a family's personal property. They verified to me that there were indeed ruins on the peak, so I asked if I could hang out for a bit and use the drone.
But before I sent it up to investigate, we had a little fun looking at ourselves through the viewfinder. It was a nice little moment to share.
But as I set the drone up to the top, you can see it clearly. This was indeed the remnants of ancient architecture. From where it was perched overlooking the mouth of the valley, I could definitely see that if this was some sort of fortress, it was at the perfect lookout point. Now, here in the Casma-Sechin Valley, there are a ton of new discoveries happening, and there are layers of occupation dating back further than was initially thought. Some radiocarbon dates are suggesting that some of the structures might even date earlier than the Norte Chico culture, who thus far have held the title for the oldest known stone temple pyramids in the Americas at the Corral Supe site, dating to around 3500 BCE. Now, currently it's thought that these cultures might have run parallel, but there's also been human remains found here in the Casma Valley, which date back to 7600 BCE. So who knows what dates might be produced from further research. It's pretty exciting stuff. It was a bit too late in the day for me to try to find my way up to the top of the mountain, and plus I had an itinerary to keep to, but at least I had the drone and I was able to verify that this was the remnants of ancient architecture, and I was able to catalog it. I've got a ton of other adventures that I'm currently editing to put out there for all of you to see, and some exciting conversations I've had with leading archaeologists who are actively in the field and other explorers in the projects that they're working on. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can know when these are released. If you're interested in interacting with a 3D model of this site, I've started to roll out exclusive content for members and subscribers on this and other platforms. And there's a ton of other 3D models, behind the scenes footage, things like maps. So all that will be linked in the description below. And if you're just generally interested in supporting the channel, there's a variety of means to do so as well. Those will all be in the description. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.